So we're hearing tonight that Donald Trump has fired uh, Air Force General Brown, that chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. He has appointed Lieutenant General Dan Kane from the Air Force to be the replacement. Now, this comes as Donald Trump is shaking up the military. Elon Musk is talking about looking into the Department of Defense for fraud and waste. They're typical talking points. They want to cut defense contracts. They're talking about ousting certain personnel. Um, and it seems like one of the reasons that General Brown was let go was because of his support of Black Lives Matter protests after the death of George Floyd, as well as the Afghanistan withdrawal. That withdrawal that was planned and agreed to under the Trump administration. It was the Trump negotiated peace deal. All Joe Biden did was execute the plan, and they want to blame somebody because they have to. It can't be Donald Trump's fault, so clearly it was General Brown. Now, for his part, Lieutenant General Dan Kane does not appear to have the qualifications to lead the Joint Chiefs of Staff as chairman. Um, having not previously served as any one of the Joint Chiefs as vice chair or having time in a combat leadership role. Also, typically, it is a 4 or 5 star general position that would be promoted to chairman of the Joint Chiefs. Lieutenant General Dan Kane is a 3 star Air Force general. So he would have to be promoted at that point, I believe, to actually take that role. From what I understand, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs is the highest military officer within the chain of command, but they are not directly by law allowed to command actual troops and give orders. They are mostly an advisory position to the president, who would then give the orders, as well as advising the Secretary of Defense. Now, Pete Hegseth had talked about potentially firing General Brown for a long time, going back before he was nominated as Secretary of Defense. Said if he had gotten the position that they would have to consider it. Wondered if General Brown was a DEI hire, if he got there because of his skin color, which isn't true. He's got the credentials, obviously, to lead the Joint Chiefs. We'll have to see what happens with this nomination going forward, because Congress would have to approve a rank increase as well as approve Kane to lead the Joint Chiefs.